Fighting type Pokemon just got such a big buff with Mega Evolution. And today, I'm going to be looking at my new Cubone Marowak deck for Bad Deck Friday. With this deck, your Marowak can do almost over 300 damage with the right damage modifiers. And Mega Evolution just made this deck even better. So let's go check out my new Marowak deck on Pokemon TCG Live. It turns out putting damage on your Pokemon is pretty good. So welcome back to a very brand new Pokemon TCG Live Bad Deck Friday video. And today, we're going to be looking at this Marowak deck, which got a pretty good upgrade thanks to the addition of Risky Ruins and Premium Power Pro. So, of course, this Marowak does have the attack Bone Vengeance, which for 2 colorless energy does 60 damage. And if any of your Cubone on the bench have damage on them, you actually get to do 120 more damage. So in total, you do 180 damage. Now, here's the kicker. This thing can ramp damage thanks to Cubone's ability, Cheering Bone. When it's on the bench, attacks used by your Marowak will do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So if you have 3 Cubone in play, you actually get to do 270 damage with Bone Vengeance. We can, of course, increase that damage even further with Premium Power Pro, which lets our fighting Pokemon do 30 more damage. And we do have Brave Bangle for even more damage, and why not even play Max Belt too? And, of course, to get damage on our Cubone, we got the new Stadium card of Risky Ruins. I've done quite a few videos on this card already, but it is just such a good card for a lot of these type of decks. Like, you play down the Risky Ruins, and whenever any player benches a non-dark Pokemon from their hand, you place 2 damage counters on that Pokemon, so you just bench Cubone with Buddy Poffin, they take 20 damage, and it activates Marowak's attack for some big damage. And if you have all the Cubones in play, again, you're doing 270 damage with Bone Vengeance. I do have Reversal Energy and Ignition Energy, which allows to attack with Marowak's attack for just a single energy. Now, I did have to call for some backup support, so I decided to put Zoroark in the deck here with that Foul Play and Mind Jack attack. Just a very strong attacker here. It's also a dark type. This deck will obviously struggle against Gardevoir, but to help the matchup a little bit, I mean, the Zoroark could go a long way versus Guardy, so I decided to add a 2-2 line of Zoroark in the deck just to have an extra attacker. Also, Foul Play is just a really good attack against stuff like Charizard, even Dragapult sometimes. It can be pretty useful, so I just had to call for some backup, and I thought Zoroark was the perfect partner to pair alongside Marowak. And then for the engine, I'm playing Tatsugiri and Fezandipiti for some draw. We just don't really have the bench space to play like Dunsparce or Dracloak or anything like that. I am playing a Shaymin in case we do happen to hit a deck with Wellspring Ogre Pond just to make the matchup even better, just to protect our Cubones from getting sniped. And this is a list that I've got, and I think it's pretty fun and definitely makes for a pretty cool Bad Deck Friday deck. Now, before we get into the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking for the main set, Mega Evolution, get your Mega Evolution codes over there. Or you want to get an older set or some IRL singles, products, stuff like that, Card Cavern sells all of that over on their website. If you get anything over there, at the checkout, use my discount code CODELY to get yourself like 5% discount on your order. Help the channel. Have yourself an item at Card Cavern. Shout out Card Cavern. Check them out. Link in the description. And of course, also shout out to the second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to get any of that awesome product they got on their website, their dice, their damage counters, ability markers, great stuff to have when you're playing IRL Pokemon TCG. Check them out. Link will be down below. If you get anything over at TC, at the checkout, use my discount code CODELDF for a 10% discount. So shout out my 2 sponsors. If you want to support the channel, link will be in the description. And my second channel is linked down below if you want to get even more content from me too. My recent video, I actually looked at the best decks in the format right now post Milwaukee Regionals. And hey, why not sub here to the main channel? We're on the road to 90,000/100,000 subs. If you want to help me reach those awesome milestones, subscribing down below would be awesome if you do support the content and enjoy it over on the channel here. So here's my list that I've got. I just crammed in a bunch of draw. We got 4 Lillie, 3 Iono, 2 Research, 2 Boss, 1 Hilda. Hilda's really good to help find Ignition Energy. I am playing a Pokégear. I mean, I want to find supporter cards. I don't want to brick. Bricking is no fun. Nobody likes bricking. I just want to make this deck as less bricky as I can. So that's why I added all that stuff. You could try Secret Box because you could find the Risky Ruins a little bit easier. But I think Max Belt is needed because Marowak can do 320 damage with Max Belt, which allows you to knock out Dragapult. Max Belt Premium Power Pro allows you to one-shot Charizard. Or you can knock out Charizard with Brave Bangle Premium Power Pro. So, like, the tool cards with the Power Pro do go a long way. I didn't really want to play more Power Pros. I mean, I think 2 is perfectly fine. Like, just don't think you need to play more than 2. More Counter Catcher could be good, too. Another Night Stretcher would be nice. You could try Lana's A to get back your Pokemon. One of the strategies they can go for in this deck is, like, take out your Cubone so your Marowak ends up doing it less damage overall. But I'm excited to try this deck and see what we can do with my new Marowak deck for Bad Deck Friday. All right, again, in this game, we might have hit Charizard. We'll see how it goes. Our opening hand isn't bad. We got a Risky Ruins, and we have a Lillie, so it's pretty good. And there's an Artisan. But I can't use it with Risky Ruins. It's kind of weird. I'll probably just get, like, Tatsugiri with this. Sure. Yeah. Getting Geary seems decent. Then we can play down Risky Ruins and then hope to get a bunch of Cubones down. I'm assuming this is Charizard. Hopefully it's not Control. I don't really want to play against Control. Okay, it is Charizard. Control would not have been a fun time. I don't think we're beating Control with this deck. I'm actually, maybe it could be Control, but I don't know. It's just not worth my time playing against that. All right, they do have the Mist. They're going to go into their own Tatsugiri. They do have Dusknoir and Briar, which is a little scary. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's Bad Deck Friday for a reason, folks. We're not able to go into Tatsugiri, though, with his hand, unless I top deck something good. So what do we got? Max Belt. We do need that in this matchup. It is pretty important. Okay, we have all our Cubones in there. The Marowaks are in there. Okay. Only one Zoroark, though. Let's check the energy count. We got 3 reversals, 4 ignition. Okay. Mostly energy's in there. We can rip the Lillie. We could have Iono, too, but they didn't play a Poffin. I think I'd rather just Lillie and get a better hand. Only 1 Cubone. All right. Not what I was expecting. I'll just pass. I was like debating Ultra Balling there, grab another Cubone. We have another Risky Ruin. So if my opponent does find their... I don't even know if they play 2 Artisan, but whatever. They find a Stadium, we have another Risky Ruins. Not really the hand I want. I was hoping to get more... Somebody get Buddy Poffin. It's a pretty good card to find. I like Buddy Poffin. Everybody loves Buddy Poffin. That card is broken, bro. And there, Pidgeotto. I don't know if I want to be the aggressor here. If I draw a Dark Energy, do I like... I could Ultra Ball for Zoroark here. Not sure I want to do that. Ooh, they go Geary before Lillie. Interesting. Maybe they were looking for Arven. That's actually probably fair. They're probably trying to dig for Arven. They should find Charmander. They actually, hopefully, will take some damage with the... Yeah, I was about to say. The Risky Ruins lets them take a bit of damage. This softens up the Zard a little bit. Is it relevant? It kind of is. Now they're going to put even more Manders. But the problem is they're going to get Dusknoir now. This guy is a bit of an issue. Okay, they have 6 cards. They take some damage on their Manders, which is good. They've already used Tatsugiri. You need to get more Cubones down. Do I don't know. Do I ever Ultra Ball? I don't want to get rid of half the cards in my hand. Outside of the Gear is like the only card I don't really care about. I wouldn't mind. Well, even if we get Zoroark here, it's not killing them. Let me just do this. Let's get another Cubone. I'm not going to bother getting Zoroark here. No Lillie. Cubones are... Zoroark's not bad, though, against Charizard. There's a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I'm going to get Zorua there. It's not really much of a point. We can go into our Tatsugiri here. Try to thin out, like, something that I don't need. Never mind. Alright. I was like, we can maybe dig for something we don't need there, like a boss or something. Then I can put it at the bottom of the deck if they Iono me. The one thing that is kind of annoying, they can Dusclops my Cubone and knock it out. They don't even need Dusknoir. So they can like go Dusclops, KO Cubone, KO Tatsugiri. There's a world where maybe I should have just left the Zorua in the active spot. Right? Oh, there's Candy Zard, broken deck. Question is, are they going to get the Ghost here? They should probably be able to find Pidgeot. We need to be able to one-shot Charizard. Again, it's pretty good that they took the Risky Ruins damage, but we'll see how it goes. We have Hilda. Using Zoroark is going to be good in this matchup, too. At the end of the game, so we just want to keep our options open. We can definitely use Burning Darkness, so... Let's see. They got the Charmeleon. Do they have the Pidgeot in their hand, too? They have Boss. They could just Boss a Cubone, which is fine. We have Night Stretcher. Wouldn't mind Tatsugiri staying alive, in all honesty. If they wanted to go Boss here, I wouldn't really be upset. Yeah, that's fine with me. We just Hilda. Ooh, they're actually chasing my Zorua, not my Cubone. Okay. I'm okay with this. I don't need the Zoroark right now. It is good, but at the current moment, it's not needed. Now, there is a world where I could kill the Charizard. I could kill the Charizard this turn. I don't know if we're going to be able to get there, though. What's our top deck going to be? Pretty good. Okay, so do I go for the knockout? I think I just... So I could Hilda... Okay, I could Iono into... No, there's no way I knocked them out, right? I need Marowak, Energy, Max Belt. I think we just go play it safe and grab a Hilda. I'm pretty sure we're not killing the Charizard. It's just not happening. We're doing, what, 270 damage here? We needed Max Belt. We could have got Brave Bangle Premium Power Pro, but I still don't think that's enough. So I think we just hit the Charizard. I honestly could have maybe went Fez there with the Ultra Ball instead of benching Zorua if the Fez is in the deck. And I could have tried to draw into the combo. But I think it's just play it safe and hit the Charizard. I don't know if this is correct, though, but now we'll see. Well, they can take it. It's so annoying. They can take 2 prizes here. Them having Dusknoir is not great, to be honest. Dusknoir is really annoying. We're probably going to have to try to go for a big KO with Zoroark, I think, in this matchup. The ghosts are just so cringe. I don't play Psyduck in here. Maybe we should play Psyduck, to be honest. Might not be a bad idea. They're probably going to get like an Iono or Lillie here with this Pidgeot. We'll see what they grab with this. Yeah, close. If we were able to knock out the Charizard, it would have been pretty good. If they only take 1 prize this turn, I'm feeling a little bit better about my spot. But they like take 2 prizes, it could be cooked. There's a world where maybe I go in with Zoroark. No, definitely not, right? No, I don't think so. I think I just swing with them their Marowak. Ooh, they had a Lillie. Hopefully they don't get a ghost combo here. We could lose this game still. Like, take Dusknoir's shenanigans. That's not a good sign. That gets them a free ghost. Hopefully they prize Dusclops. And or they don't draw into one of their candies. Ideal outcome. No, not look. Yeah, no. That's never was going to happen. Rip. Probably just give him Zorua. I don't know if I give him Zorua, actually. Maybe probably just give up a Cubone. Yeah, I give up a Cubone, I guess. Yeah. We don't need a whole lot to knock Charizard. Yeah, we just give up a Cubone. We can set up Zoroark to sweep the Charizard, sure. Zoroark off the prizes? That's pretty good. We just Night Stretcher Cubone back, Ultra Ball. Yeah, this is fine. It's cringe. I didn't want to lose my guys like that. But that's one of the issues of this matchup is they have this. Like, the Dusknoir does make things really scary. I don't know. Maybe I should just play Psyduck in here, to be honest. I don't know. I don't think this deck beats Dragapult, but maybe with a Psyduck it does. Okay, thankfully they don't get another Duskull. Klefki is in Charizard. Does Klefki matter here? Probably not, right? No. They can, like, stop me from doing attract customers, but I don't really care. It's around 3. I'm still on odd prizes, which is good. So I can't get Briared currently, which is good. Okay, let's see what our top deck is. Okay. Fine with me. We can grab another Marowak. Oh, Fez is prize. Interesting. No Fezandipiti in the deck. I see how it's going to be. Honestly, am I ever just getting Zorua back here? Because at this point, we just need Zoroark to probably clean up. Honestly, I might just get Zoroark back. We already have the knockout. We're doing 210 damage. Okay, let's Iono. Max Belt. You keep one poffing because we have Rod still. Okay, knock this thing out. Hope for some good prizes. We do probably need Fez now. That'd be ideal, finding the Fezandipiti. Zoroark and Fez are prized. Okay, we got the Fez. I might need to bench that. We'll see. Because I have an Iono, which I don't really want to play out. I'd rather be a research here. But yeah, they go knockout. We can knock them out with Zoroark with Max Belt. And that might be enough for us to clean up the game. We'll see what they draw off the Iono. Because they have to quick search either for an energy or they just have, like, a supporter in their hand. Like another Lillie. They've played, what, 2 Lilies? I guess we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know, maybe I should have got Zorua back. I don't know. I'll see what they got. 3 cards. Can they do anything crazy here? Poffin. Okay, they're still taking Risky Ruins. Oh, they're getting a Duskull. Interesting. So I have to kill the Charizard this turn, or else we just probably lose to, like, Dusknoir. Alright, good to know. Ooh, Iono into Lillie is not what I wanted them to get. No, dude. Cringe. Okay, well, the good news is they are bench locked. So if I do knock out this Charizard, we are probably winning this game. Yeah, if we knock out Charizard, we're probably winning. Because currently my opponent does not have a backup Charmander. And if I knock this out, then they can't use Dusknoir, which is also pretty good. So we're going to... I have to bench Fez, right? They're going to go Iono, though, after I go Zoroark. So we need to maybe set up Marowak or something. I don't know. We'll see. This is going to be close. This game is far from over. Even if we kill this thing, we can still very easily lose because my opponent's going to Iono me here. We're going to get Iono next turn no matter what. So I basically have to be ready for it. We have to hopefully get the KO. Nice. Probably what I needed. I could choose to not bench Fez here. That actually is kind of interesting. I could choose to not bench Fez. Because, like, we're going to go knockout. They're going to Iono me to 1, right? And I could lose to just having Fezandipiti in play. Do I take the risk and just hope to high roll? But see, the thing, if I research and I whiff Zoroark, I lose. If I whiff Zoroark Energy, I lose. If I hit it, I can win. But then we're going to get Iono to 1. I think I bench it anyways. Yeah, see, I whiffed. Could kill their Duskull, though, but then they just went by bossing Fez. So I have to kill the Charizard here no matter what. Here goes nothing. We need Ignition or Triple. We whiffed still? Bro, there's no way we still whiffed. What? I haven't played an Ignition Energy yet, too. That's crazy. Wow. Wow, you can't make that up. Oh, my God. See, now benching Fez was a mistake, because I could have honestly just went counter catcher, kill Duskull, and then not have Fez, and then I could have still... Well, they could Briar, though. They have game no matter... It's literally GG's no matter what I do here. There's literally no way to win. I had to kill the Charizard this turn, and I just whiffed. I somehow didn't even see anything. Okay. Well, we're going to have to go out in a bit of a shame. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, they could have still won, because like I said, we were going to go knockout, and they were going to go Iono me to 1, and then we had to draw off of the Iono to 1 to win the game, which we could have, but alas, it was not meant to be. We drew 10 cards, and none of them were an energy to use Foul Play to copy Burning Darkness. The only way we can win is if my opponent their last 2 prizes are both Briar and Boss. If that's the case, then we do potentially win the game. But if... Yeah, we got to pray their literally last 2 prizes are Briar Boss. Maybe my opponent doesn't realize they have game here. Nah, they definitely have it. They quick search for either Briar or Boss, doesn't matter what they grab. I literally just had to kill the Charizard. Town Store. I mean, they also... technically, they win the game, too, if they Heroes Cape the Charizard, if they play that as their spec. No way their last 2 prizes are both Briar and Boss. There's actually no way. What? No way. Dude, no way. Seriously? Okay, well, annoyingly, they did Iono me, which is also pretty bad, but I can shuffle the deck with Town Store. Okay, there is actually no way we might have just clutched this up. Oh, do I have Air Balloon in the deck? Oh, I don't know if I have Air Balloon. So I can promote Tatsugiri for turn. Hold up. I need to check something. I need to see if we have the Air Balloon in the deck or not. Because this is actually kind of important. I need to promote Tatsugiri. When was the last time I searched my deck? I need to check something here. I can't remember if the Air Balloon's in there or not. Let me see. I think we just gotta YOLO it. No, balloon is prized. No! I just saw... Aw, crap. The balloon is prized. Well... F. Let's see if I was going to draw anything off Fez anyways. Oh my god. Oh, balloon is prized. Right as because I thought the game was going to promote the thing for me. That's why I went into the... Oh, my God. Damn it. Okay. Let's do... Okay, I'm just going to play it out. I had a prize to Rod. I'm going to just Rod back. Let's see if I would have hit it off the research. So I'll feel a little bit better. Okay, I was going to whiff. Okay, I would have whiffed anyways. So I could have Tatsugiri to thin out a card. But technically, I wasn't going to do that because I would have promoted the Zorua anyways. Good to know I was going to whiff. Okay, we were going to lose anyways. I just wanted to clarify that. Damn it. The stupid air balloon was prized. Maybe this deck needs two. I should put 2 balloon in here. Yeah, we were going to lose because I was going to promote Zorua, Fez into research. And then research, I was going to whiff Zoroark anyway. So I was going to lose the game regardless. Good to know. Watch me get balloon. Nope. Yeah, I was going to lose regardless. Because I was going to promote Zorua, and I wasn't going to go Tatsugiri, so this is what I was going to draw. So I was going to whiff regardless. That's still kind of annoying that I'm whiffing the attack with Zoroark 2 turns in a row. We somehow got giga lucky, and they didn't have Briar Boss for game. I don't know how that happened, bro. All right, again, in this game, I did have the second balloon in the deck. I learned my lesson after that Charizard game. Our start is fine. We probably don't need too much, thankfully, against a Miraidon deck. Because I saw their mulligan was a Miraidon deck. This should be a pretty easy clap if all goes well. We do have to watch over Iron Hands, I guess, though, but we'll see. Marowak can easily OHKO them. We just need to make sure we find one Risky Ruins. I think we just go into Tassu here. Seems decent. We'll see what my opponent has exactly. It's probably like Iron Hands with Mega Manectric. Mega Manectric is not a big... I can one-shot the Mega Manectric, actually, too, which is pretty sick. We could even use Zoroark in this matchup. I think Mega Manectric has, what, 330 HP, if I remember correctly? We have Brave Bangle, though, to at least fix it. So I'm just going to get Tassu. Let's check our prizes. Zoroarks are in there. Rod, Night Stretcher, Premium Power Pro. Only prized are Risky Ruins. Hopefully we can find it later on in the game when we need it. I'm just going to put that on. It's not, I mean, we don't need the Zoroark. It's more just the Cubone show, but, you know, just in case. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Got the Risky Ruins. We can bench the 2 Cubones, get some damage on them. We find an Ignition. This hand is cooking. Let's see if we can maybe get Hilda off this. Iono, I'll take it. Pass? I kind of like getting Zorua there, but I'll chill for a turn. It's fine. Kind of want to get the Zorua down, just have the option. My opponent could still amp me this turn. Let's see what they have. Stadium Bump. That's fine. There's Mega. Oh, it does have 330 HP. So I can knock the thing out with Zoroark. Yeah, that's pretty sick. All right, there's Research. Let's see if they can pop off this turn. What do they got cooking up? Otherwise, it should be a pretty easy win. They knock me out. I just have the KO with Tassu, or with Marowak. And we have to try to get Tassu back. We can get Tassu back. I believe in the Tatsugiri. Now, what else is my opponent playing? Are they playing Miraidon or not with Eels and Iron Hands? Or are they just playing like a Mega Manectric deck? No, they do have the Dawn. It's a pretty important KO to take. Yeah, it's pretty sick. We can knock this thing out with Zoroark if we want. No Iron Hands. They ain't winning the game with Mega Manectric. That just isn't cutting it. Mega Manectric, unfortunately for my opponent, is not going to do enough to knock me out. It's actually, honestly, Mega Manectric's a pretty good card right now. It's pretty good against the Tord deck. Generator. They needed Iron Hands to keep up some form of pressure. But even then, it's like, I'm still... As long as I can keep up in the attacks, I can't really lose. Yeah. All right, cool. So we have the KO. I need to get my Tassu back. I probably shouldn't have air ballooned it. I just didn't want to like draw into it off of like the whatever Lillie I did last turn, but I don't know. So let's go into Marowak and smack him in the face with a bone. We're actually just destroying this Mega Man. Ooh, the Buddy Poffin. Don't mind if I do. Like, I don't really need the Zoroark, to be honest, but I'll get him anyways. The option to one-shot a Mega Man is there. Low-key, I probably get a Ultra Ball there. Okay, we got Fez. To keep up on the prize trade, I think we should just bench Fez. Just as long as we can, because we need to just keep up attacks every turn, right? So 600 damage. Oh my god, rip Mega Manectric. That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. We got half our prizes too. What do we got? Not really anything too crazy. Rip. That's crazy, bro. The 600 damage Bone Vengeance. That is wild. Well, does my opponent have anything they can do? No, they got the Mega Man. And we have game in hand. They have to, like... Bless me. They have to Iono... Iono kill Fez. Hope I whiff energy. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think we should just win. Like, if they attack, I have game in hand. I just have Ultra Ball Ignition. They have to Iono me, too. That's a pretty good matchup. I ain't going to complain about hitting a Mega Manectric with my fighting deck. That is pretty funny. I could just win with... I'm just going to go Zoroark for game if they don't Iono me. Okay, they could go into the Zoroark. Iono Zoroark snipe Fez is actually kind of annoying. Okay, they don't have the Iono. They have the Lillie, though. Okay, they find Eel. They go Eel here. They could go Zoroark, right? Or did they Zoroark last turn? I don't know. Oh, no, that game's just over. Okay, well, we could either smack him in the face with another Marowak here for, like, 1 billion damage, or we can just copy Riot's Blasting. I'm kind of down just to copy Riot's Blasting. Let's attack with both of our stage 1s. Like, I'm so down. This is kind of a sick way to win also. Yeah, we may as well just copy Riot's Blasting. This is a cool way to win the game. We can knock them out with their own attack. Oh my goodness, bro. The two-piece. Oh, the two-piece. Broken attack. Let's go. Kind of sick. I mean, if they ever played Iron Hands, could have got a little sketchy, I guess. But, yeah, the Mega Man's, unfortunately, it's a strong card, but not against Zoroark or Marowak. All right, well, we opened Fezandipiti, which is pretty bad, not going to lie. We're up against a Terra deck here. Let's see if it's Raging Bolt or Terra Box. Okay, there's Terrapagos, so I'm assuming it's Terra Box. We definitely need to bench Shaymin if possible. Well, maybe it is Raging Bolt. I mean, assuming it's Terra Box. They didn't get a Fan Rotom, though, which is kind of strange. Okay, we drew Reversal. Good. Because I didn't want to leave Fez in the active spot. All right. Let's play the Lillie and hope for the best. All right, not bad. I'll take it. We got ourselves a Buddy Poffin, which thankfully gets us Tassu. Shaymin is in there. Okay. Do I ever Ultra Ball? I don't think I need Max Bell, right? I might keep it though. No, I'm just gonna hold the hand. I wouldn't mind getting another Cubone down. Ooh, really? The Tassu fails? Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting another Cubone down here. I don't think they're gonna knock it out though. I mean, they could maybe. They didn't. I don't know why they didn't get a Fan Rotom turn 1, or they prized all their Fan Rotoms. Ooh, it's Flareon. Okay, that's fine. We can be Flareon, right? There's no shenanigans. The worst thing that can happen is the fact that we have Fezandipiti in play. That's probably just about it. I think we should be fine against Flareon. We'll see what they can do. I still don't know why they didn't get Fan Rotom. They had to have prized both their Fan Rotoms, which is pretty unlucky if they did. They could have Wellspring. There is a world where maybe I should have Ultra Balled for the Shaymin, but I don't think they're doing Wellspring this turn anyways. With one Noctowl, it's just not happening. Plus, it's in the active spot. Yeah, it's just not happening. Honestly, next turn we might just get Shaymin, which I'm down. I mean, my board's a little clogged up if I get Shaymin, though, because then I have a bunch of stuff. But Zoroark is pretty good against Flareon, because we can at least use Carnelian against them. So, honestly, I might just go get Shaymin just to have it in play. Yeah, I might just get it anyways. Taking 20. Does this ever matter? Maybe. Decent Risky Ruin damage. They can't even move the Noctowl. All right. What's our top deck looking like? We need to find a supporter card here. Ignition is not it. Let's do this. I'm getting another Cubone for now. I might just go Cubone, and then Shaymin. I don't want to get the Shaymin yet. They didn't get a Wellspring, so like I'm assuming they don't have it. I don't know. All right, sick. Do I ever just take the knockout of the Noctowl here with Marowak? I'm kind of down. Also, I play around Briar. If I take out a 1-prizer, I'm kind of down to go for it. Yeah. We got Shaymin. Should I bench it just in case? My board is going to be clogged up, but that guy still has Zoroark, which is a pretty good attacker. Yeah, I'll bench Shaymin. I'm down to bench Shaymin. Just in case. Can never be too careful. Because, like, realistically, Marowak can KO this pretty easily. It can KO this pretty easily. With a couple modifiers, even, like, Latias gets knocked out. And if they go Flareon, if for whatever reason, you know, I'm not going to be able to do 270 damage right now with my Marowak, I can always go Zoroark, copy Carnelian, and knock them out. So I'm down to just go Marowak. Yeah, I'm down. Also, now my board is, like, pretty good. The Shaymin, just in case they have Wellspring. I just don't want to get Wellspringed off the board. That's one way my opponent can win the game is through Wellspring cheese. Though, to be fair, if they go Wellspring and they don't kill Zorua, I can go Zoroark, copy Torrential Pump, and then kill, like, a Hoot. But I think it's better to play it safe and just get the Shaymin down just so there's no shenanigans. They do have Sylveon here, which it looks like they're going to go in with Sylveon, which is a little bit more complicated, but I'm still not really scared of the Sylveon, to be honest. Like, they probably just Magical Charm for the knockout. Do they have Angelite? Can they even do Angelite? Do they have the Crystal in their hand? No, they have CC. Ooh, it's a little annoying. Maybe bring in Fez. I see. It's fine. Don't have another Air Balloon currently to move it. And there's Flareon coming down. If they kill Fez here, we could knock out the thing. Oh, they're not attacking, so they didn't have Crystal. Just gonna pass. Honestly, I'm down to let them knock me out. Because then we get Reversal Energy. I don't have unlimited energy in the deck. And I'm already down in Ignition. I don't know. Ignition's pretty important. Because like I said, we might need Zoroark to kill Flareon. I think I'd rather just conserve my Ignitions. I'm honestly fine with letting Fez get knocked out. Or we find Air Balloon. I'm down. They might actually Angelite me here. Oh, maybe... Maybe I should have retreated, because they could just Angelite. Maybe I should have retreated, actually. Yeah, maybe it was correct to retreat. Now that I think about it. But see, if I draw Reverse Energy, then I'm down to give up my Reverse Energy to move my Fez, not the Ignition. Yeah, they're going to Angelite my Cubone and Marowak back in the deck, I think. Which is kind of annoying. Or not. Okay. See, I'm okay if they kill Fez. They might also do Angelite next turn, though. Just going to keep passing. I mean, if they knock out Fez, I can also go bench Cubone, Brave Bangle, Premium Power Pro. That's almost a knockout. Plus 60, 180, 240. Yeah, we can knock out Sylveon next turn if my opponent just KOs Fez here. Which hopefully they do. We have KO in hand with Power Pro Bangle. They may Angelite, though, but it's fine if they Angelite. I'm just trying to conserve my Ignitions. If I had Reverse, I would always retreat there, but because I don't have Reverse Energy, I don't want to get rid of the Ignitions. I need to keep it, because it is I mean, being able to use Zoroark really easily is good. And if I fall behind, I can use more of my Reverse Energies. We'll see if they knock out Fez. Like, I'm okay if they knock out Fez. Hopefully they kill Fez. Yes, okay, good. So we can kill the Fez back with Marowak here. We have to bench another Cubone, but our board is, like, fine. I don't really need the Fez right now. I also don't really want to rebench Fez anyways. You can maybe get, like, Lillie here, something like that. See what our top deck looks like. See? But now we can use the Reversal Energy. And if they Angelited, I would have had the energy anyways. That's good to know. Yeah, we got Lillie. Definitely killing the Sylveon. I do not want this thing to stay alive. How much are we doing right now? 240? So yeah, we can just... I mean... Might as well just play that. Put that there. Do I even want to play this Lillie, to be honest? My hand is pretty good. My hand's pretty good. I'm just going to knock out the Sylveon. My hand... Actually, you know what? I should have went Brave Bangle there, because then I could have went Premium Power Pro Bangle, KO the Flareon if I whiff Zoroark. Which we are not whiffing Zoroark, because we drew a Hilda. I want to just hold the hand. My opponent could Iono me, I guess. Kind of annoying if they do that. They have one Iono in the deck, but they're like randomly drawn to it because they have no owls. So like I'm feeling okay about that. I don't think it's gonna happen. They're just going into Tropicos, not the Flareon, so that's fine. Obviously, Tropicos gets KO'd by Marowak too. Yeah, I think holding the hand here is fine, to be honest. It was just pretty good. We had a lot of options next turn. Though I would have gotten rewarded by drawing the Hilda off the prizes anyways if I did shuffle. So I would have had guaranteed Zoroark regardless, but I have more options with this hand. They attached another energy? Well, Crown Opal doesn't do anything. They're just knocking owls into play. They had to have prized both Fan Rotom. There's like no way they get a Fan Rotom early on in the game. This would have actually gone a little awkward if they ever went... if they ever used thingy there. Nice, that was a good top deck. If they ever used, whatchamacallit, Angelite. Honestly, like... Ooh, I forgot to do the ability. Oops. Kind of down to hold the hand. Again, my hand is pretty good. Like, I'm just going to hold it. Screw it. I don't really care at this point. I'm just going to hold on to it. Whatever. Our hand's pretty good. We have Hilda, which is like pretty much a game, right? So, don't see a reason to get rid of it. What's our prizes looking like? Then there's our another Ignition, which does give us the ability to go Zoroark for game. Yeah, I meant to Tatsu there, though, to find boss. Because I currently... I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. My opponent doesn't really have anything going on right now. They have to Iono me to 1 here to have a chance of winning the game. Which, I mean, they could have an Iono, but they play 1 in the deck yet. That's it. Just a Burning Charge, and that will not be enough for them to stop me. The Sylveon definitely was the scariest thing. If they ever did more with that, that could have been pretty bad. But they never got another Owl on the board, which was, like, good for us. And they never got an Owl out, and they just couldn't do anything, so I'll take it. We just win the game with Zoroark here. Where you at? Yeah, there you are. Got to get that value in a Zoroark, man. Had to call up the Buddy, and the Buddy is going to go Foul Play, copy Carnelian. That's going to be all she wrote. I mean, the matchup's decent, right? I mean, Sylveon is scary, I guess. There is a world where Sylveon could have got bad there. I had Shaymin in case they had a Wellspring. I don't know if they had a Wellspring, but they had a Wellspring. Just good to know, right? All right, we might have hit Goldengo. We can beat Dengo. Our start's actually not bad. My opponent could be playing Rocks, though, which, yep, they are. And they just happen to start with their Trolley. To be fair, we both have our turn 1 Ace-Spec in our hand, so I guess we're even. Yeah, this matchup should be fine. Marowak is pretty good, but we don't really get to use Zoroark as much, which is unfortunate. The question is, am I ever getting anything? Do I ever go for Lillie over Iono? Maybe. Did they not do Genesect? Bro, didn't even Genesect. I'm just going to do this. We're going to grab a Cubone. I'll try to maybe get a Lillie off Tatsu. We did prize 2 Ignition Energies. Good to know. I think I'd rather just Lillie here and try to get a better hand. Yeah, okay, there we go. I don't want to lose my Tatsu, but it ain't looking good for my boy. No Buddy Poffin, unfortunate. Honestly, if I found a Poffin, I would have went to, like, Zorua for a turn. Do I ever just sack a Cubone here? It's fine if they kill Tatsu. Just pass. It's fine. Buddy Poffin would have been really good there to find, though, because I would have been able to get more... I honestly could just went Hilda. Really annoying I didn't get a Buddy Poffin. Now, my opponent could whiff the knockout here, which would be pretty good, because then I can maybe knock them out in return. So if they do whiff here, that'd be nice. Watchtower... Yeah, it's fine. We got another Risky Ruins in our hand. We chillin'. Do they have any energy? They have an Arvin. Never mind. We are indeed getting knocked out. Nice. Wait, they don't go into Soul... All right, sure. Interesting they're not going into Soul Rock. And now I don't feel about as bad as losing my Tatsugiri. I don't want to lose it, but this is fine. Surprised they're not killing Tatsu with Soul Rock. We're going to have to Lillie and hope for the best. Still need to find a Buddy Poffin. But once we get all the Cubones out, we are killing the Goldengo. Do I ever just burn the Premium Power Pro? If we do whiff, it might be important, so maybe I will. We'll see, we'll see. If I have to bench Fez, that's fine too. So I just need to take prize. I need to play aggressive. I need to get knockouts. So I might even bench Fez. The problem with this matchup is, even if like I fall behind, I can't really make a comeback because they have this thing. This guy's bare annoying. So like I really need to like... I don't know, I need to kill Dengos every turn. That's the plan. That is the plan. I just need to take 2 prizes every turn if I can. Hopefully we can accomplish that. I'm surprised I didn't go on the Soul Rock. It's pretty good. Yeah, no, them not going Soul Rock is crazy, to be honest. I mean, I'll take it. I needed them to not go Soul Rock here. Otherwise, I was getting farmed, because my poor Tatsu was not surviving the turn. Which is bad. Do I ever Lillie or Iono? Not sure what's better. Probably Lillie, right? Iono, like, there's no... Iono does nothing against my opponent's deck. But I technically have a better chance of finding what I need off of an Iono. But Lillie's probably just better to play here overall, right? So, yeah, hopefully we can kill this Goldengo. Ideally, we just knock out the Dengo and call it a day. If I do draw Buddy Poffin here, we can go in with this guy, which I'll do. So if I do get a Poffin top deck, I'll just go in with Hilda. And then save the hand. See if I can draw Buddy Poffin. That is not a Buddy Poffin. Alright. Let's go Lillie and hope for the best. Poffin Marowak. Bro, no, I didn't get it, dude. What? Bro, not like this. This hand is horrible, too. What the heck? I needed one Cubone. Matchup is actually really good, but my draws are not very good. Now we're probably going to lose because my setup is so bad. They can go into, like, another Dengo here. They can even, like, boss Cubone, which would be, like, pretty annoying, too. Yeah, not good. What are these draws? Can't find Poffin to save my life. Unfortunate. Hopefully my opponent doesn't do anything too crazy, but it's not looking good currently. That was a really bad Lillie. See, I knew I maybe should have Iono there. I don't know if it was better to Iono, though. Because, like, if I Iono and, like, I see more cards with Lillie, and I had a better chance of finding more pieces. So, like, it was probably better to Lillie, but I'm regretting not doing Iono there. Because his hand is not good at all. I got nothing for next turn. So, it's not looking too good. This is pretty bad. This is, like, the worst case scenario. This is one of our better matchups, but these draws are killing me right now. Just can't seem to find anything that keeps me in the game, which is super annoying. So hopefully we can recover and do something. But it ain't looking good currently. It's not looking too good. I don't know, we'll see. I need like an Iono top deck now or another Lillie to stay in this game. I can knock him out with Zoroark, which I'll have to do. Kill him with Mind Jack, and then hope for the best. That's all I can do. We can Super Rod, maybe get back our stuff. It's very unfortunate, though. Bad Lillie. Okay, we need a supporter. If we knocked him out, that would have been really good there, too. Even just whiffing the knockout there is bad. I could have got like a Brave Bangle or something. Nope, that's not helping. Well, this is not looking good. We could do this. We can Mind Jack for the knockout. If we didn't get the KO there, I would have crashed out. Alright, maybe we get good prizes now? Anything good? One time? We got Buddy Poffin. Okay, but that's not enough, but it is a start. If I can get a supporter card top deck, we're still very much in this game. So we're still alive. If I could draw a supporter, it's possible to stay in the game. If I get like a research here or something. If I whiff the knockout, I can go Tasso if I whiff the KO here. But then I have to basically stay in the game. I have to take a 2-prize turn every turn if I go Tasso, basically. That's a very good card for us. Yes, thank you for playing that Artisan. Good thing we had the Risky Ruins in our hand. That should be their last stadium. Okay, so, yeah, I basically have to take a 2-prize KO every turn if I whiff here. Shouldn't really be how it's going, but it's just a sad state of the game right now. We're just whiffing too many attacks left, right, and center. We're whiffing KOs when we shouldn't be, so... It's just finding this card is a problem. So, yeah. We need to set up and do something. Because if I whiff the KO, the worst case scenario, we can like try to go Tasu. But then again, I need to take a KO every single turn. I need to take a 2-prize KO for the next 2 turns if I whiff the knockout here. So that's the plan. My opponent is not utilizing this guy as much as they should be, which is good. So there's that, I guess. But yeah, I have to basically not whiff a KO every single turn. I need to take a 2-prize turn every game, every turn. Every turn to win this. Awkward draws are doing me in right now, so hopefully we can figure out a game plan here. If we just top deck like a research or something, it's possible to just KO this thing and I'm still in the game. Like one... Did bro just not knock me out, bro? Did that actually just happen? Ain't no way. My opponent did not... What? Good thing they didn't. I didn't draw anything. Oh my god. What the heck? Bro didn't KO me? I ain't complaining. I needed that. That's wild. Okay. Do I go Tasu here, or do I just... There's no point of attacking with Zoroark, right? Attacking with Zoroark seems kind of pointless. Because they could just Turo knock me out. I might as well just go Tasu. How did my opponent mess up like that? I ain't complaining. I needed that. Now, give me a supporter. There we go. Definitely take that, I think. So we got... There we go. That's a lot better. All right, pass. I still don't want to lose my Tatsugiri, because like I still need it. But at least I don't know what my opponent. I cannot believe they didn't knock me out. I don't know why they didn't kill me there. That is crazy. I kind of have plot armor. Because I actually did whiff there off of the top deck. I was still going to dead draw, so I needed it. I would have just had to go Tatsu last turn anyways. My opponent would have been on 2 prizes here. And my current hand does not have a boss in it or a counter catcher, so kind of sacking right now, not going to lie. Because I would have been behind 2 more prizes here if I whiffed. So that's crazy. Unless my opponent, well, the way my opponent's playing, though, I would have whiffed. They might have just KO'd my Tatsu this turn with Goldengo instead. They're not using Zoroark, which is kind of insane. They're not using the best card in their deck, which is nice. Do I ever bench Fez here is the question. It's safe to bench Fez, I think, right? Yeah, it should be safe to bench Fez. Okay, they're bossing me. They're still knocking out the Zoroark. You're not knocking out the Cubone with the energy on it. All right, sure. I have Rod in hand. I'm not really caring about that, but still, I'm surprised they're not killing the Cubone. Yeah, this is pretty good. My opponents, I'm getting kind of lucky. They're playing kind of poorly. I am getting lucky. Now, I'm not even guaranteed to knock him out next turn. I still need an energy. I am down 3 energies. We can try to dig a little bit. I wouldn't mind getting Hilda here or something. Just need to get an energy and I can knock out the Dengo. I think I do bench Fez, because we just need 2 KOs to win. We should have enough time, right, if I bench Fez. I'm not trolling if I bench it. Let me just see if I can get Hilda. Okay, perfect. Then I guess we don't need to bench Fez in this scenario, technically then, right? And we probably should, right? I'm just thinking, is it ever correct to bench Fez here? We could wait 1 turn. We're not getting Iono'd, right? That's the thing. We're not getting Iono'd. And benching Fez still, like, almost secures me the win. But if I whiff, then it's pretty bad. We can afford to wait, right? Like, I'm not troll, but they could Iono me. If they have an Iono, I guess we should, but I doubt they play an Iono. Highly doubt they have an Iono. I think it's safe to just attack with Marowak. This gives us more time. Because now my opponent needs to take 3 KOs. We need 1 more big knockout, and they need 3 more big knockouts. So benching Fez just speeds up their way of winning. I'm just not going to bother benching it. I don't know if that's correct, but I know for a fact they don't play an Iono. Like, if they have an Iono, if they have random Iono in their Zoroark Dengo deck, whatever, sure. Then, okay, maybe benching Fez was correct. But I'm going to say they don't got it like that. I'll see what they do. My opponent could go, like, they could go retreat into Zoroark and then KO Cubone, I guess. But, like, they KO Cubone. I have Max Belt. Still have... Yeah, Max Belt. Yeah, we don't have any Power Pros. We still have the Belt, though. I don't know. We got lucky that my opponent did kind of not play their deck correctly. Like, they didn't use the Zoroark as much as they should have. They didn't use it at all, which is crazy. They just didn't even bother with the Zoroark. So, kind of got bailed out there, not going to lie. Man, we have game in hand currently. Let's see if my opponent has an Iono. I'm not going to play around in Iono. Like, Goldengo rocks doesn't play Iono. I'm not going to bother playing around in Iono. They don't got an Iono. That's all she wrote. We can go Marowak, knock out this. We got a little unlucky this game, but we got there in the end. So, in a different world, my opponent would have been on 1 prize here. Because I would have whiffed if they just killed the Zoroark that 1 turn. So, I mean, I don't know if I would have won, actually. So I still don't have a gusting card, right? So I'm still not even sure I was going to get the win. Which is wild. How much are we doing? 240? Oh, you can slam the Max Belt on. Yeah, I wasn't even guaranteed to win. Because I still haven't seen a gusting card yet. So if my opponent... I would have benched Fez this turn, though. Draw 3 cards. Interesting. It would have been a weird scenario. But I'm curious to see what would have happened if my opponent did knock out the Zoroark there. Because this would have been our last turn had they killed the Zoroark that 1 turn. There you go. That is the Bad Deck Friday Marowak deck in action. Again, it's a pretty fun attacker. It hits insanely hard. I mean, you can do over 300 damage with this guy, thanks to the damage mods we have in the deck. And I did like the Zoroark. The Zoroark was good in this video. We used it a few times, and it's useful just have a backup attacker, especially a Dark type against Gardevoir. That's why we decided to play it, obviously. Any changes to make the list? I mean... More draw supporters would be nice. I mean, if I could play 5 Buddy Poffins, I would too, because finding this card is very important. at getting out your Cubones. We had some close games this video. We would have lost to the Charizard deck there regardless had we not had the Air Balloon, but adding the second one in hopefully will help a little bit more with the deck. I like the Tatsugiri engine over like the Dunsparce. You just don't really have the bench space for too much draw because you have to fill up your board with the Cubones and stuff. But it's a pretty cool deck. I like it. It's fun to play. Maybe another Night Stretcher would be nice. I wouldn't mind that. We could also play something like Lana's 8 in the deck to recover your Marowak line. That's not bad either. Another Hilda could be good too. It's a pretty fun one prize deck, and fighting types definitely keep getting better and better with the addition of Premium Power Pro. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 84/90K/100,000 subs on the channel. If you want to help me reach that sub goal, subscribing down below, we greatly appreciate it. Check out my second channel down below. I just looked at the best decks in the standard format right now in October 2025. And of course, you can also check out the sponsors. Use code TF, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.